Hey guys, Mower Squad here, and today we are changing the plugs in this 97 4Runner four-wheel drive. And here's all the tools you'll need to do to complete this. First, you'll need a 5/8 spark plug wrench, 2 extensions because I don't have that many tools, and a ratchet. So, let's go ahead and get this underway. So the first thing you'll need to do is tuck anything out of the way that doesn't need to be in the way for this. And then pull spark plug number 1 out. Also be careful with it because it is fragile. Okay. And number 1 is out. Set that to the side. And let's go ahead and get started. You'll want to tighten it all the way out and be sure that this socket has a little insert on the inside of it, so in that way the spark plug can come all the way out and no need for a magnet. And then we are going to pull the plug, and it feels a little tight, so there's something wrong here. Be sure to not cross thread your plugs. And she's going loose again. And will she come out? Exacto. And she is stuck in the socket. Well done. I gotta get this socket out. So while these 2 spark plugs are out, this one spark plug out, I want to show you guys the differences of the new and old spark plug. And the new one is obviously pretty freaking clean, and you want to check the end right here, corrosion, and there's a little bit right there, so that's probably an indication you need to go ahead and change your plugs. And you might want to check the things right here. I have no idea what they're called. And you want to check the threads, because on the threads that pretty much gives you an idea of what's been in your engine. So if it is dirty like this, your engine's probably going to need to be cleaned out, but in this case it's just a daily driver, so we're not doing it. And on this one, you guys remember how it was so hard to get the plug out? Took so much time to get out? Well, it's probably because of this dirt right here, obviously. And on this one, you want to see if it's the right part number. BKR5EYA, BKR5EYA. So that's the right plugs for the job. And while we're at it, we might as well just go ahead and put this plug, number 1 plug, in there. Now I don't have a spark plug gapper, so don't crap on me for that. And this will just fill in there just like normal. So you'll want to tighten it up all the way until it's snug. So in that way, let's get it all the way in there. And while you're at it, see if you can feel any differences between the other one and this one. And if you do, you're probably gonna need to pull the whole top assembly off your engine. And if you need to do that, it's gonna take some time. So you better have a spare vehicle on hand. So let's go ahead and get this one tightened up. Get it snug. I don't want to go too far, because if you go too far, the piston is going to make contact with the piston, and that's not good if that actually happens. And you'll also want to check the inside of your spark plug wire too, and it looks pretty good in there, so I don't think any damage is done to that. Put it in there. Make sure you hear a tap. There you go. Did you hear that? And let's move on to number 2. So you'll want to pull the plug wire out. Be sure everything is out of the way. There we go. Put your socket in, turn it the right way, and go at it. And now you'll always want to check the gaps on these, but I don't have the gapping tool, so I'm not even going to worry with it for now. But I will go back and do this again. So this is just for entertainment only, guys. Don't do what we do. Or you just could just go with what we say and just screw it and do it and just keep on going. That's what we live by here on the channel. Still no spark plug. Boys, we made it in a freaking magnet here, you know it? So in case this ever happens to you guys, you need a magnet to see if it goes in. There we go. And it comes right out. Look at that. And still, be sure to look at your threads on here to be sure what's been in your engine. So, let's go ahead and do that. Check it out. And grabbing the number 2 spark plug. And I'm going to stick this one in there. Oh crap. Still good. Stick this one in there. And boom. It's not safe to drop your plugs, but we just did it anyway. So you want to put the spark plug in and do number 2 and tighten it snug. And put your spark plug wire back in, make sure it pops, and there you go. We are halfway done. Yeah, for this third one is going to be pretty tricky because this one right here is, this intake tube is in the way of number 3 spark plug wire. So in that way we can't even pull it out. So we're gonna have to break this thing loose and get it out of the way just to put number 3, take out number 3 spark plug and put the new number 3 spark plug back in. So let's get to doing that. You'll need to take a Phillips head screwdriver and undo the screws, and be careful because these things will move on you. And be sure you're using the right screwdriver because I'm not. And if you do, it's got play in it and it won't even move. So this is going to take a while. Or you could use a 10mm thing. A 10mm anyway. And make sure she's gonna come loose. And it looks like we're gonna have to undo the other one. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, still be sure to use your proper screwdriver. In this case, I'm going to find a ratchet. So in order to do it this way, you'll need to get a 10mm socket and just twist it until it's loose enough. That's loose enough. Almost. I about lost you there, friend. We don't want to lose our 10mm sockets now. And you see they're loose, so that's good. So we eventually lost all the footage, well, half the footage of putting in number 3 and number 4 spark plug in. It was something else to get that number 3 spark plug in. So first fire, like nothing. And I don't hear any misses or anything, which is good. And it sounds and idles a lot better now. That's really, really, really good. So I guess let's move it on to the back wiper blade now, because we don't have one, nor we have a screw to go in there. We only got one screw and that's it. And yeah, I guess we're gonna be driving this just to town to see how it does. So see you guys at AutoZone. Right when I thought this day was good. Let's change the plugs. Yeah, I was basically going down the road and I hit a deer. Only because this idiot had his freaking bright lights on. And I couldn't see because of him. And it got the radiator, it got this was a doe that got it. Everything's still intact down there. Holy crap. Yeah, it hit the radiator thing good. It got it good. Only because some dumbass wouldn't turn his brights off. I mean, I had mine off. I was being respectful. And that motherfucker hit that shit. Oh. It didn't bend the subframe that I know of. No, it didn't bend the subframe. The bumper is destroyed. Hang on.